Good morning, Sun City residents. This is Rusty Bradshaw, and I'm here to give you some highlights from yesterday's member board exchange meeting with the recreation centers of Sun City. To start things off, Board President Tom Foster told the crowd that, and actually it was a smaller crowd than usual, but he told people who were there that the Mountain View project has gotten the initial design contract and that is going to continue to move forward. He said residents can continue to provide their input both to the board and to Triarch, the architects who are working on it. In answer to a question from last month's exchange meeting about properties that hadn't paid their PIF and SIF fees, Finance Director Kevin McCurdy said that they ID'd 8 properties that allegedly had not paid their PIF and CIF fees. However, when they checked, those fees had all been paid for those 8 properties. They haven't gotten facilities agreements signed yet, but that will happen when the residents come in to get their rec cards. Director of Golf Eddie Renio said that Quail Run will open October 17th. That's this Friday. There will be a celebration of the opening from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and play will begin Saturday, October 18th. A resident spoke about a project he was trying to put together to have paddle boat races on Viewpoint Lake, and he was making some progress with that, but suddenly it got shut down. And according to him, he was told by an RCSC employee that one board member kiboshed the idea. None of the board members claimed to know anything about it, and the management did not know anything about this project. So it's possible that could restart. Another resident again brought up the idea of using Sundial for a performing arts center. He claimed that it was fiduciarily responsible to do that because you're not going to be spending as much to build a new building when you have one sitting right there. He said the Sundial is more centrally located and that it has a kitchen for any snacks or concessions during performances. Said that retractable seating could be used and parking was not an issue. Foster encouraged him to share his ideas with Triarch. Another resident asked if the Mountain View project was going to be done in phases and that there would be some amenities still open while work is being done on others, or if there would be a full closure. This resident claimed that the Sun City Players and the Pickleball Club don't have alternative options for when their facilities are down during the construction. And a member of the Sun City Players later came up and said now is the time to start looking for alternative places for their group because they need about 5 to 6 weeks for preparation and rehearsals. They could trim that down to 3 to 4 weeks. Okay, answering the questions about a staged closure and doing Mountain View in phases, Foster said that could be done, but it would take longer and it would cost more. He said we'll all know more as the design phase moves forward. Another resident had some interesting ideas about having a 50-50 raffle at all RCSC events, with 50% going to RCSC and 50% going to the winner of the drawing. This would help generate more revenue for RCSC. And the same resident suggested that RCSC offer to one random winner that their next year's assessment is waived. and we'll see what happens with that. Okay, another resident came up and said that there were 2 advisory committees on the Mountain View project, and both committees, one of which being the SAC, which I believe went beyond its scope of responsibilities. But this resident suggested that both advisory committees said that tennis and should be eliminated at Mountain View and make more pickleball courts at Mountain View. And another resident who teaches water aerobics said that they should think about putting in a water wiggle for resistance for water aerobics at the Mountain View pool. And those are the highlights from the exchange meeting. They also had a budget review meeting yesterday. I did not attend that as I was busy trying to set up a new computer. However, you can watch it on the RCSC YouTube channel, and it was live streamed. They're going to have another one tonight, and that one will also be live streamed. So if you're interested in the budget, either attend tonight or watch on live stream. So that's it for now, and thank you for watching.